We have made a police report recently. There are people out there claiming to be from IceCube and offering jobs to make money online on Shopee. This is an example of the screenshot message that the victims have received. If you have gotten any of such messages, please be informed that it is not from IceCube. We do not provide any of such make money online opportunities. Please do not engage with these scammers. We have made a police report and they are investigating, hopefully to take out the scammers. This is not an isolated event. In fact, far from it. We are taking a leaf out of the book of those people whose names have been abused by scammers as well. For example, in 2019, scammers promote investment products said to be endorsed by Singapore billionaire Peter Lim. Peter Lim then filed a police report to dissociate himself from those scams. And then there's another fake news passing off as a Straits Times report and exploiting Sean Chen's name. These practices are not uncommon. Things like this make the public cast doubts on marketers. Can marketers be trusted at all? In marketing, there are three main camps: white hat, grey hat, and black hat approaches. White hat refers to the legitimate ways of marketing. Black hat is about unorthodox and unethical methods of marketing, some of them even illegal depending on how black they go. Grey hat is in the middle, it is grey. In the field of SEO, for example, black hat methods were common. One example is the use of negative SEO, whereby people would send hyperlinks from dubious websites such as porn sites or gambling sites to their competitors. When Google crawls the website backlinks, this would cause their competitors to be penalized by Google and lose their search rankings. Other black hat methods include content plagiarism, or using invisible text on your website to trick the Google crawler. If you look at the history of SEO, black hat methods are always short-lived. They work for a while and then they die out. Why? Because giant tech companies always catch up with the tricks. For example, Google introduced an algorithm change known as Google Panda in 2012, and they wiped out almost all the black hat websites. The black hat marketers lost their livelihood overnight. When you have been in the industry long enough, you know that black hat doesn't last. Why is that so? The tech giants like Google and Facebook has got the smartest people in the world working for them. They have unlimited resources and an army of geniuses. You cannot outsmart Google and Facebook. You may be tempted to try out black hat methods for the quick money, but it is not worth it. Your website gets penalized or blacklisted and your effort is gone. Likewise, when it comes to Facebook ads, it's the same thing happening all over again. What was happening on Google in the past is now happening on Facebook. People are trying to do black hat, trying to game the system. They are posting fake news on Facebook and trying to work around the system so that Facebook cannot catch them. For example, they would pay a legitimate business to use their business manager account and post fake news or disapproved content. So do not let anyone use your business manager or the whole account may get banned. You will get blacklisted and banned from running ads forever. Facebook has stepped up its policing work. This is why you see it's harder than ever to get your ads approved. This is because Facebook would rather make a few false positives to prevent the bad guys from getting their way. Besides the enforcement by the platforms, don't forget there's also policing by the countries. Singapore is one of the first few countries to introduce a law to fight against fake news. So some of the cowboy methods that work in US may not work in Singapore. When you market in certain industry, you have to know the rules. Many industries are heavily regulated. For example, in the private education industry or the medical industry, we are not allowed to use words like best, discount, Singapore's #1. So you have to check the regulatory body of your industry when you run ads. Over the long term, our best advice is to stick to white hat for sustainability. For example, paying for fake reviews, it can be considered black hat or grey hat, but we advise businesses not to do it. Because Google or Facebook's technology will catch up. They may be able to detect IP address of the reviewers and they may ban your business profile when they find out that you pay for fake reviews. So in marketing and in business, try not to take shortcuts. Go for white hat, sustainable methods to grow your business. Thanks for watching this video. Do like, subscribe and press the bell notification so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. I'll catch you soon.